The Muskie boys host Pleasant Valley, the last chance you're going to get to see the Muskies play at home this year. Pre-game show, as always, the great folks at Affordable Metals sponsoring our pregame show, and we're sitting courtside at the Uptown Motors broadcast booth. And Joel, no easy task for the Muskies, 0-18 on the year, 0-15 in the MAC, looking for their first win, and they're playing Steve Hillman and an outstanding Pleasant Valley team. 13-7 on the year, 9-7 in the MAC. The first time they played at PV, the Muskies lost 50-31, and PV coming off arguably their best win of the year, knocking off Central Tuesday night by 10.
Yeah, it's really crazy to sit there and think about 13-7 being a down year for a program. But that's really what it is at Pleasant Valley. They are always a perennial power in the eastern side of the state, and you never want to face them in the playoffs because of their style of play. I kind of joked before we started, it's the offense from Hoosiers meets the defense from Tom Izzo's Michigan State program, where it's physical. We push the boundaries of the physicality on defense, and then offensively, because there's no shot clock in the state of Iowa. I mean, you mentioned the other night against Davenport Central, several possessions that went over the 90-second mark, where they're just shrinking the game. And it's an old school approach. I personally can't stand it from a fan standpoint. It is the prototype for why the state of Iowa is considering a shot clock, but it's effective, and the team is built around the fundamentals of basketball, and you see it all the way down through their middle school program as well.
Our good friend from QC Sportsnet, Dallin Christensen, visited with him before the game. Of course, he's the voice of the Pleasant Valley Spartans, and he told me they had a big win, 51-41 against Central, and to hold Central to 41 meant one thing. They played PV's kind of basketball, and that's what Steve Hillman does. And you watch it all the way through his program. His kids are so fundamentally sound. They don't take bad shots, ever, and that's why they shoot 44% as a team, 36 from three, and 74 from the line. Fundamentally, they're solid. They get in your face and play man defense. They do all the little things right. And, he gets the most out of his kids. And the style and the up-tempo, that's not there with Pleasant Valley. Not that they couldn't do it, but they value possessions, and it sure shows in their record.
Well, and they also value their shooters. Some of the better shooters that you're going to see all season long in the conference wear blue and silver for Pleasant Valley.
No doubt about it. They're led by Carter Duwa, 14 points a game, the fine senior. And then Hunter Snyder, 12 and a half a game, right behind him. Both these guys are three-year starters. The Muskies are led by a couple of fine sophomores of their own. Noah Yan, 13 points a game, and Josh Diekman with back-to-back fine efforts against Assumption and Burlington, now over 7 points a game on the year. The key for the Muskies all season long has been turnovers, averaging just under 20 a game, and that's a killer. They're only averaging 36 points a game, and a lot of that has to do with their high turnover ratio. The Muskies shooting just 34% from the floor as a team, 28% from three. And a startling statistic, they've only attempted 143 free throws on the year. And I looked, they are the lowest. They've shot the fewest amount of free throws and, of course, made the fewest amount in Class 4A. And that's strongly related to the Muskies being the lowest scoring team in Class 4A this year.
Yeah, it's been a kind of a tale of what this transition is here to the Coach Hinman era. And I think what we're seeing is youth is growing. We saw it against Davenport West the other night. A much better approach from Noah Yan, the young sophomore. But then it's senior night, though, tonight. So you're celebrating the seniors of Zek, Dierks, Mulder, and Martinez. And I just see Nate Dierks out here. I haven't seen him miss a three-pointer in the last 2 minutes. It just then
you just jinxed it.
I did. He just jinxed it. But he's out here shooting the lights out so far. So you never know what's going to happen on your last time in your home gymnasium as a senior in high school.
Folks, we're taking a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with a great clip starting lineup. You listen to Muskie Basketball, KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Bank is proud to sponsor the On the Money program at Muscatine High School. When the volleyball, swim, basketball, and baseball teams score big, they earn money for the Muskie Boosters. Since 1997, their hard work has earned over $55,000 in donations from First National Bank. We are also proud to sponsor the Muskie Football Red Zone. Can't make it to the game? Don't miss a minute of the excitement. Tune into AM 860 or FM 95.1 to hear the games broadcast live. Go Muskies. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
SBI Bank and Trust is pleased to be a voice of Muscatine Sports Booster and proud to be the corporate sponsor of the Muskie Mania program. Since 1995, it has resulted in donations totaling over $100,000 from the bank to the school. The money is used to pay for special non-budgeted needs. Watch the total grow on the CBI's Facebook page. And go Muskies. Aim high, bank strong. CBI Bank and Trust. Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Hello, this is Jimmy Greenhoff from Toyota Muscatine, and I would love the chance to earn your business.
We have a great selection of new and used cars. Now is the time.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, please come down, give us a shot. We'll help you out in any way we can.
Hi, my name is TJ Deere. I'm the general manager here at Toyota Muscatine. Our information's free, so give us an opportunity to earn your business.
Home is your most valuable asset. Protect it with a metal roof from Affordable Metal Manufacturing.
After a hailstorm, we had damage to our roof. We got a new steel roof from Affordable Metal. The service was excellent. The contractor put it on really fast, and my wife and I love that our new steel roof has added value to our home.
Call Affordable Metal Manufacturing in Muscatine at 563-264-8212 and ask about their standing seam roofing sale.
Welcome back to Muscatine High School Fieldhouse. Joel Krausar, Brian Musell here on the call as Muscatine Muskies take on Pleasant Valley tonight. We're getting ready to go underway. Right now at Center Court, we're actually First National Bank of Muscatine. My broadcast partner, Brian Musell, is out at the at midcourt. The First National Bank of Muscatine donating $3,750 to the Muscatine Muskie Booster Program as part of their 3-point sponsorship and touchdown sponsorship that they do for Muskie athletics. Again, Muscatine being rewarded by this tremendous community with a $3,750 check from First National Bank of Muscatine, who are proud supporters of Muskie athletics and the Muscatine radio station as well. We're going to step away for 2 minutes. We'll be back with your starting lineups on KWQC AM 860 FM 95.1.
Need something fast? Come to Westside Store and grab a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza. They're made with the freshest ingredients, 100% real meats, cheeses, and fresh vegetables. The Muskies and Godfather's Pizza, a winning combination. Call 263-7214 now to order yours tonight, or stop by the Westside Store on the corner of Cedar and Hauser.
Hi, this is Brian Musell, voice of the Muscatine Muskies. Before each broadcast, I get a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza from Westside Store, proud supporter of Muscatine Muskie athletics.
My hair gets too long, I lose my edge. But when my cut's right, I'm right. I'm back to being me. My dimples activate. My cleft chin becomes cleftier. I get a twinkle on my tooth, and I speak fluent French. Garbage, chaise lounge, mayonnaise.
Au revoir! Get in, get out, back to greatness. Download the online check-in app. Great clips. It's gonna be great.
Classes start soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
Uptown Motors reminds you it's time to winterize your vehicle, and Uptown Service is here to help. We'll inspect your vehicle's tires, belts, hoses, and more for the weather ahead and recommend any work to be done, including engine tune-ups. With winter driving comes an increased risk of collision. Uptown Motors has you covered with our new body shop. We make a stressful experience less painful with free estimates, loaner cars, and expert body repair backed by 50 years experience. We welcome insurance work and may be able to help with your deductible. Uptown Motors Service and Body Shop, Muscatine, just in time for winter and just in case.
It'll be Carter Klein, a 6'3 junior, and Cade Collier, a 6-foot senior. So 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore for Pleasant Valley head coach Steve Hellman, Dan Bischoff, and Neil Green, the assistants. Tonight for the Muskies, in the backcourt, Noah Yan, a 6'2 sophomore, will be joined by Joey Martinez, playing his final home game, a 5'8 senior. Gabe Mulder in the backcourt, a 5'10 senior. Nate Diericks, a 5'11 senior. Josh Diekman up front, the 6'6 sophomore. So 3 seniors, 2 sophomores for the Muskies. John Wyndham, the head coach, assisted by Joel Witchers. Thank you, Great Clips, for sponsoring our starting lineups. Folks, now we're going to rise for the national anthem.
Change here in the pregame, Brian. So we've got the starters
Folks,
here.
They jumped it on us here. They usually go alternating, and guess Brian wasn't paying attention. They're introducing the Muskies now, and they did have a change in there as Cooper Zeck is starting, as they are starting all seniors.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go with the senior lineup. So when you're in a position like this, you're big underdogs.
Yeah.
Senior night. I mean, what's the pregame speech from Brian Musell?
Just play like HE double hockey sticks. That's all you can do.
Last chance.
Let it fly. You better not leave anything out here. Folks, now the national anthem. We are back at Muscatine High School, ready for tip-off. Godfather's Pizza, West Side Store sponsors all of our tip-offs. Thank you, Affordable Metals, for our pregame show sponsor. All night long, we're sitting courtside. Uptown Motors broadcast booth, PV, of course, and the Road Blues. And silver numbers and trim, the Muskies and the home whites, purple numbers and purple and Vegas gold trim. Diekman will jump as we open it up against Hunter Snyder for Pleasant Valley. And there's a tap controlled by Pleasant Valley, and Duo walks it over half court, and we're underway. Over on the left side, Hunter Snyder, he swings it on the left over to Klein. Back to Snyder as they work it around. The Muskies open in a 2-3 zone. 4 seniors and Josh Diekman starting for the Muskies. Snyder, an excellent shooter on the left wing. Out front now for Klein. Klein back to Snyder, open 3 shot, good. 3-zip Pleasant Valley. Muskie's got to challenge that one or he'll kill him.
That was too clean of a look for such a good shooter.
Martinez walks it over half court for the Muskies. Over to Mulder. Mulder puts it on the deck, dribbles to his left. Good defense by Snyder. Back out to Zeck. And now to Martinez. Cooper Zeck swings it to Mulder in the corner. Mulder spins it over to Zeck. Now to Martinez. We've played a minute, 3-zip PV. Cade Collier in the post guarding Diekman. Collier just 6 foot. They feed it to Diekman. Now they bounce it. Ball on the floor picked up by the Muskies. Martinez in the corner for Nate Diericks. He'll take a deep three, short, no good. Rebound Cooper Zek. Over to Martinez. Back to Zek, and we've got 3 seconds in the lane. Turnover Muskies.
Yeah, Cooper was just a step too late trying to get out of the lane there.
Dua walks it over half court. 3-zip PV on the right wing now for Klein. Now they swing it around to Snyder. Corner now for Townsend. There's another three by Snyder, and he's feeling it. 6-zip. Mom and Dad were Muscatine Muskie graduates, and that's Jeff Snyder, his dad, and Tammy Bates, his mom. And he's coming home 2 early threes to give PV a 6-zip lead. There's Mulder. Corner for Martinez. Now they bounce it inside to Diekman. He's doubled. Now it's back to Zek. Over to Mulder, top of the key. Noah Jan set to check in. Didn't start tonight because it's senior night, but he'll be in there shortly. Bounces it into Diekman. He loses it. Steal by PV. Klein has it. Klein over half court. Muskies go man now. There's a corner pass over for Collier. Back out front for Snyder. Snyder over to Klein. Klein to Townsend in the right corner. Townsend drives into the gap. Kicks it out. Dua for three. Top of the key short. Rebound run down by Klein. Over to Collier. And back for Klein. PV's going to take their time and look for their shot. There's a 15-footer on the way. Klein, no good rebound. Mulder, and a foul and a rebound, and that's going to go on Townsend. His first, and the first of the game.
It's a good strong rebound there for Gabe. Drew the foul.
Jan checks in for Mulder. 5:13 to go in the first quarter. It's 6-zip Pleasant Valley.
As you said, Brian, they're just so patient on offense, this Pleasant Valley. They just work it around, and no one takes a bad shot.
Martinez in the front court for the Muskies. Diekman at the elbow. They run the double. Josh looking for somebody to give it to. Gets it back to Joey Martinez. Now we got a timeout. 30-second timeout, Muscatine. 4:56 left in the first. 6-zip Pleasant Valley.
Coach Wyndham not liking what that was a very vocal timeout call. You just have to kind of correct the ship a little bit.
Yeah, he had a little scowl there, and he's always teaching and coaching. He's an outstanding coach. And you know what? Obviously, the win-loss record isn't what anybody wants, especially the kids. But he hasn't quit from day one.
No.
He's trying to make them better.
And there is a lot of positivity in his approach, and I appreciate that. You know, I have coached a winless team or a limited win team, and as a coach, you're as competitive as the kids are. It can be frustrating, but there's a lot of program building that's taking place this year.
Yoya on top of the key. He gets a Diekman screen now as Jan checks in. Jan between the leg dribble, swings it over for Zek. Zek looking inside. He picks his dribble up now to Diericks on the left wing. They feed it in. Triple team on Diekman. Back to Zek. Cooper for three. Back iron no good. Rebound Snyder on a good box out. And here come the Spartans. Dua in the front court over to Townsend. Now Snyder. Pump fake and a foul on Joey Martinez. His first on the Muskies.
Yeah, so as hot as Snyder has been, you know, he shows the ball, draws the defender out, and he's able to draw the foul as he goes right around.
Smart after knocking down 2 early threes. 6-zip Spartans. 4:20 left here in the first. Snyder over to Klein. Klein swings it back. Snyder. He'll step into another three. No good this time. And a rebound run on Collier with great hustle. But it's off Collier, I believe. It'll be Muskie ball.
Yeah, good effort there.
Collier is an outstanding football player,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, he is. Really good box out there from Noah Jan, too, making it have to be a tough situation for Collier.
Martinez in the front court for the Muskies. Gets it to Diekman at the high post. Josh drives into the lane. Now he kicks it back to Joey. Martinez swings it to Diericks, and we got a travel on Joey Martinez. Turnover, Muscatine.
Just lost control of the ball there and took an extra step. Hard
to do on the front court. Swings it to Collier, top of the key. Now it's over to Snyder. Muskie's run 2 at him. They get it to Townsend. Townsend on the block. He backs in on Zek. Spin move, but he doesn't take the shot. It's slapped out of bounds. It'll be Spartan ball. Hayden Gunsler is checked into the lineup along with Jacob Parker for PV. Townsend and Collier check out.
And Gunsler's a 6'5", easily the longest, tallest person on the Spartan lineup.
Snyder out front. He's guarded by Cooper Zek. He bounces it out for Parker. Parker, a 6'3" junior. Parker over for Dua. I don't think Dua and Snyder take a lot of minutes off.
No.
Noah Jan with good defense there. Good denial, but Snyder gets it way away from the basket. That's where you want him to catch it. Now Snyder has it, swings it. There's a baseline runner by Klein. Rattles in, good. 8-zip Spartans.
Yeah, you're just totally comfortable playing deep into the clock.
And this is what Coach Wyndham didn't want. I mean, the Muskies several times in the last 3 weeks have been down 8, 10, 12, 20-0 Assumption the other night before they get untracked, and it's so hard to dig out of those holes. 2:40 to play here in the first. 8-zip Pleasant Valley. Martinez for Diekman. Josh steps into a 3, no, and a rebound cleared by Parker. Ahead for Klein. Klein back to Snyder. Snyder at the top. Over to Parker, right wing. Parker picks his dribble up back to Klein. Now Snyder in the corner. He kicks it over. There's Dua for 3 right wing. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Klein. Shot on the way good. 10-zip Spartans.
So you had 2 closing out on the shooter and Dua, and that left Klein wide open for a rebound putback.
Jan in the front court. Swings it for Zach. Now there's a pass stolen by Dua. Cooper Zach fouls him in the backcourt to prevent the layup. Good foul by Cooper.
Yeah. It's, and they've changed the college rules where that foul may be considered what they call it a flagrant one. It's not flagrant, but it's
correct.
But in high school, you're still out as long as you don't physically, take them out. You can impede their progress.
Technically, it was intentional. It's an intentional foul. Officially, they just call it a foul.
Yeah,
that's a good break.
It's a common foul in high school.
That's right. Snyder out front, 10-zip Pleasant Valley, 1:40 to play in the first. Jake Thomas is checked into the Muskie lineup. There's a drive by Parker. Kicks it back out for Collier, is checked back in. Now over to Snyder and to Klein. Dua getting his first break of the night. There's Klein over to Snyder. Snyder drives into paint, gets it to Collier. He runs in with a runner. Shot no good. Ball tapped out of bounds, and it's going to be Pleasant Valley ball. Gunsler with good hustle there. And it's going to be Pleasant Valley basketball.
The other night against Davenport West, Jake Thomas created a lot of energy and effort and opportunity for the Muskies. We'll see if he can bring some of that to tonight's game.
There's Collier right wing back out for Klein. Klein drives, gets it to Collier on the block. He's got Martinez on him. Collier now picks his dribble up. Back out front for Klein. They swing it to Snyder. 1 minute left here in the first. Parker over for Collier. Good defense by the Muskies. Collier had a shot, didn't even look at the basket. There's Parker right wing. Back for Snyder. Now to Klein. Peavy will be very happy just to run this out and take the last shot. That won't phase him a bit. Parker out for Klein. Over to Snyder. Now they hit Collier on a cut. Back to Snyder. Clock at 30. Parker high right wing. Swings it to Klein. Klein steps into a 15-footer. No good rebound. Cleared by Thomas, and here come the Muskies. Noyan ahead for Zach. Zach bounced it inside to Martinez. Shot and away. Good, and a foul.
They're going to call it a travel.
But it's a travel on Joey with 15 seconds left in the quarter.
So we're going to see some.
He called travel.
Yeah, they call it
but
travel.
But Joey went to the line. At first I thought it was a 3, but they did call travel.
Yeah,
PV's going to get the last shot now. Snyder drives on Martinez. He loses dribble, gets it to Parker. Parker at the elbow, stolen by Zek. Cooper Zek in the front court, clock at 2. Shot by Zek at the buzzer, no good. We played 1. It's Pleasant Valley 10 and the Muskies nothing. We're stepping away for 60. You're listening to Muskie Boys basketball on KWPC, 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
LaRue, co-owner of Quality Transports, inviting you to see our 21-passenger bus or our 12-passenger limo. We can take your group to a ball game, the casino, shopping, wedding receptions, or out for a fun day on the town with family and friends. Schedule now. Weddings or family events, traveling together is more fun. Quality Transports has you covered, safely and on time. Reach us at 563-770-0156. Thank you.
How well do your children see? You know the difference between an eye screening and a complete eye exam by an optometrist may be the difference between a child prepared to learn and a child with a vision-related problem. The Vision Center optometrists examine children that are unable to read an eye chart. Remember, routine eye exams are most important, knowing that 1 out of 4 kids have a visual disorder. Come to the Vision Center PC, only the finest care.
Vision Center PC is a proud supporter of the Muskies.
See you doing this at wedding receptions.
Oh, yeah. No. Maybe it just depends on how late in the evening it is.
I can see Linderman doing it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We are back. Musketein High School, 1 quarter in the books, PV 10, and the Muskies 0. Martinez in the front court as we open quarter number 2. High post for Thomas. Jake turns around, feeds Diekman on the low block. Josh bounces it out to Zek in the corner. Cooper drives in, loses it, picks it back up, shot on the way, no good rebound by Cade Collier.
It's just a lid on the basket right now for the Muskies.
Snyder checks out, Dua back in, and now the freshman is out there also, Dolphin. There's a shot in the corner, no good rebound, Collier, and he goes to the rim, ball slapped away. Cade Collier gets it back on the block. Now he throws it out to Parker. They swing it, 3 by Dua, top of the key. Rattles around, no good rebound, Thomas.
Good one-armed rebound by Thomas there. His other arm was being held by Collier.
There's a steal on the play.
And Joey's going to get the foul there, but that foul really is set up by the tipped pass. Just the attempt at a skip pass there that just did not work out so well for the Muskies.
Ryan Dolphin in the lineup, and he's just a freshman. There's Parker out high. In the corner for Dua, and we got a foul on Noah Yan. That'll be the first on Noah and the 4th on the Muskies.
I know that I was accused a little bit by one of the officials for being a homer on a broadcast last season, but if they're going to call the hand check that closely on the white team and Muscatine, then they need to be bringing it back the other end because Pleasant Valley lives with contact on your hip.
And this style, though, would drive you nuts. And that's just it. After a while, when you're defending, you do those things. There's a drive and a basket that time by number 22, Jake Donahue. Actually, that was Townsend, number 20. And it's 12-zip PV. Joel's got a lot of fond memories of playing PV back in the day. Yeah. There's a pass to Jan in the corner, feeds Diekman on the block. Back to Briggs Miller, who's checked in. Briggs in the lane, spins, kicks it back for Cooper Zek. Zek bounces to Thomas. We got a foul inside. It's going to go on Parker. His first, and a second on PV.
Actually, my 1 year of high school basketball, my sophomore year, only game I scored in double figures was against Pleasant Valley. I had 12 points up there.
How about that? Zek gets it in for Jan. Jan back over to Briggs Miller. Noah with not yet a shot attempt, and we're into the second quarter. The Muskies leading scorer. Jake Thomas at the high post. He squares, feeds it to Diekman on high-low. Turnaround by Josh. No good, but a good look. And a rebound cleared by Dolphin. Into front court for Pleasant Valley. Over to Townsend. 5:50 and ticking here in the first half. 12-zip Spartans. Parker at the high post. Ball slapped by Jan and out of bounds. Pleasant Valley ball.
The defensive effort is picked up for Muscatine. They're trying to get into those passing lanes. It feels like you're playing a boa constrictor when you play Pleasant Valley because It's like you're trying. It's only a 12-point ball game, but
it feels like 25.
Yeah, but it feels like 25.
Yeah. Whatever the deficit is, double it when you play these guys because you just have to keep grinding.
Yeah, they just.
Dolphin on the left wing. Bounces it into Townsend. Townsend and Diekman, a couple of fine young players. There's a spin move.
Travel.
And a travel. And that's going to go on Jacob Townsend. 6'3" sophomore against a Muskie 6'6" sophomore. They'll play a lot of basketball against each other the next couple of years.
They probably have played against each other quite a bit already with as much basketball as these kids play.
So PV playing a freshman and a sophomore right now. Briggs Miller in the front court. Over to Diericks. Nate dribbles back to Briggs Miller. Now in the corner for Diericks. 3 ball out of the corner, short. Rebound Townsend ahead to Duan. Here come the Spartans. Carter Duan in the front court for Snyder. Now to Dolphin. Dribbles to his left. Over to Snyder. They've got Snyder and Diekman. They want to go one-on-one here. Now they get it to Dolphin. He drives baseline. Collier steps in. Kicks it back. Dolphin for 17 feet. Good. And Joel, that's an example of great ball distribution. 30-second timeout by the Muskies. 4:46 to play and have 14 zip. And that's why we talk about their high field goal percentage. They're extremely patient. Collier had a decent shot, but he was being defended. Kicked it out about 4 or 5 feet to a guy wide open, and he knocks down the shot.
Yeah, it's giving up a good shot so that your teammate can have a great shot. Is really what they do, and it's it's pretty, it's fun if you're a Pleasant Valley fan. It can be a challenge though, just because you see your team efforting so hard on defense, and then all it takes is one person who's 2 feet out of position, and it's 2 more points on the board for your opponent.
No question about it. 14 zip, 4:46 left in the half. And here come the Muskies. Noah Jan brings it up. Guarded by Hunter Snyder. Swings it to Nate Diericks. He drives to his right. Now he picks it up back to Jan. Good defense by Snyder. Now it's balls on the ground. Almost stolen. Briggs Miller comes out of there with it. And the Muskies reset. Miller out high, calling out a play. Trying to go high post, but they kick it to Jan. He goes baseline, shot by Noah. Good, Noah Jan. And the Muskies are on the board.
He's got to do that more.
14-2, PV by 12. Dua out front, crossover on Briggs Miller, kicks it to Snyder, corner 3. Blocked by Jan. Great defense by Noah. And here come the Muskies. Briggs Miller in the front court. Tries to feed it into Diekman. He does. Josh Turner, offensive foul on Josh Diekman.
I wonder what he did. I couldn't see. Did he drop his shoulder? Because he certainly had 2 hands on the ball.
Must have dropped his shoulder. I like to see Josh being physical down there,
Yeah.
though. I don't mind that.
I would love to see him foul out with 5 offensive fouls.
There's Dua out high. Crossover on Miller. Swings it over to Collier. Back to Dua. Now he works on a Collier screen. Back to Snyder. Snyder drives. Kicks it over. Dolphin for 3, right wing. Short. No good. Rebound Noah Jan. And here come the Muskies. Noah Jan in the front court for Miller. 3:15 left in the half. 14-2 Pleasant Valley. Miller. Bounce pass for Jan. Jan swings it out front for Nate Diericks. Nate step back 3, right wing. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Snyder. Pleasant Valley in the front court. Stay tuned at the half, the Pete's Tap halftime show. There's a kick out to Collier. Over to Dua. Dua drives into the gap. Now he backs it out. Back to Collier. Collier out high. Swings it for Snyder. Snyder high post for Townsend. Townsend drives in on Diekman. Shot blocked by Thomas. Out of bounds. It'll be PV ball. Good help by Jake Thomas.
Yeah, good way to contest that shot and try to keep it going for the Muskies.
Collier and Dolphin check out. Klein checks back in. along with Gensler for PV. There's Snyder, back to Gensler, corner for Townsend. Townsend over to Hunter Snyder. Now it's back, and there's a travel on Townsend.
The other thing about this style of play, too, with Pleasant Valley is that the crowd can't even get into it.
Yeah.
Because it's so slow that the crowd can't even get. We got another timeout.
Full timeout, Muskies, 14-2 PV. We're stepping away for 30. You're listening to Muskie Boys basketball on KWPC, 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Home of the 40s, serving Muscatine, Wilton, West Liberty, Iowa City, and the Quad Cities area for years. Pete's Tap serves appetizers, wings, burgers, fish, and more. Their hours are 11 to 11 Monday through Thursday, 11 to 2 a.m. on Friday, 11 to 12 on Saturday, and noon to 10 on Sunday. Pete's Tap has over 30 different sauces for wings. Take advantage of their abundant sauces during Monday's 50-cent wings. Make Pete's Tap your home for wings, beer, and sports. Pete's Tap. So much more than a bar, come as you are. Pete's Tap proudly supports Muskie Athletics. Go Muskies!
Back at Muscatine High School, 2:23 left in the first half. It's senior night in Pleasant Valley, ruining senior night so far with a 14-2 lead. I want to mention the Muskies' fine seniors, Nate Diericks, the son of Casey and Jake Diericks, Gabe Mulder, the son of Anna Martinez and Mike Mulder, Joey Martinez, son of Tania Lloyd and Lupe Martinez, and Cooper Zeck, the son of Becky and Chad Zeck. 4 terrific young men and will do great in their future lives. What lies ahead for those young men, and thank you for their dedication to the Muskie basketball program. There's a ball dribbled out of bounds off of Diericks, and it'll be PV ball.
Yeah, good defense there by Snyder to get a hand in there and knock it off of Diericks' knee as he was trying to drive.
Duo walks it up. Over to Townsend. Now to Snyder. PV reversed the basketball. 2 minutes left in the half. Dua swings it over to Klein. Klein feeds it inside for Townsend. Sophomore backing down, sophomore Diekman. A little hook, shot good. Nice move by Jacob Townsend.
Diekman just a little bit late with his hands to affect that shot.
His first basket. It's 16-2, and there's a 3. Nate Diericks knocks it down on senior night. That 3 sponsored by the great people at First National Bank of Muscatine.
See if that could get something going here.
There's a shot. Townsend knowing a foul on Jake Thomas, I believe. That'll be the first on Jake and the 6th on the Muskies. Townsend will go to the line. On the season, just 54%. He misses that one.
A nice sized student section tonight here on senior night too, Brian. Some of those guys in the front row were in Des Moines for the state wrestling tournament this morning, and now they're here supporting their other classmates in basketball.
Fun day for those guys. Second free throw, no good. Townsend misses a pair. No rebound, Noah Yan in the front court for the Muskies. Noah Yan, corner for Diericks. He's guarded by Duo, takes another 3. Good, Nate Diericks.
And then we got a foul here on Gensler.
Gensler with a foul after the shot.
So white ball here. So Muscatine's going to keep the ball after the big 3 by Diericks.
And that's the first on Gensler and the 3rd on PV. Another 3 by Diericks, sponsored by First National Bank of Muscatine. Just saw Scott Engstad out here presenting a check before the game for the 3s. Scott Engstad, Wayne Johansson at First National Bank. There's Noah Yan for 3. Good! 3 in a row, and the Muskies are on fire. Go see Ron Monahan at First National Bank.
It's a big 6-point swing there off the turnover, essentially, is what that foul was.
16-11, PV by 5. There's Snyder, top of the key. 3 threes here in the last minute and a half. There's Snyder to the rim, rejected. And here come the Muskies. Noah Yan in the front court, cross court for Diericks. He's in the right wing. Drives in, feeds it to Diekman. Diekman on the baseline, turnaround from Josh. Back iron no good, gets his own rebound. Drives it on Townsend, now he picks it up. Tries to feed Yan off his leg out of bounds. It'll be Spartan ball.
I don't think Josh saw Noah cutting. Noah was cutting, and he was trying to get the ball back out to the 3-point line. Good defensive possession there for Muscatine this last go-around.
Klein in the right wing. PV led 16-2. The Muskies on a 9-0 run here. And PV will take the last shot of the half. Stay tuned for the Pete Stamp halftime show. There's Dua. He drives baseline, picks it up over for Gensler. Shot good. It's a 2, and that's a half. It's Pleasant Valley 18 and the Muskies 11. We're going to step away for 2 minutes and come back for the Pete Stamp halftime show. You're listening to Muskie Boys basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Community Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of area high school athletics and activities. You can find Community Bank and Trust locations in Columbus Junction, Muscatine, Wilton, and Wapello. Here's to a great year in the classroom and on the field. Visit Community Bank and Trust online at www.commbk.net and download the free Community Bank and Trust mobile app available for iPhone and Android devices. At Community Bank and Trust, they put people first. Member FDIC.
Simple, or maybe something a little more complex, or maybe your just doesn't work. Whether it's a service call, remodel, or new construction, Kirk Butcher Plumbing brings you quality, friendly service with over 40 years of experience working for you. Kirk Butcher Plumbing is the area's leading plumber serving all of Muscatine County, offering you the best rates, so you not only get experience, you save money as well. And his fast, friendly service means you don't have to live with that for too long. Call Kirk Butcher today, 264-6105.
Hi, this is Maxine Mendoza from the all-new Burrito Factory on Park Avenue in Muscatine.
Come see how they press their tortillas fresh to order. Pick your ingredients and watch them prepare your creation right before your eyes. Try their new wet burrito today. They pack it with tasty chicken, pork, or steak with fresh salsa and guacamole, wrap it together, and smother it with warm queso. It's a Burrito Factory favorite, made right before your eyes. Their ingredients are made fresh each day for you.
Come see the new Burrito Factory on Park Avenue in Muscatine. Like us on Facebook.
Protect your home with Bosch Pest Control. Bed bugs, Asian beetles, spiders, fleas, crickets, termites, moles, and more. Bosch Pest Control uses cutting-edge technology to protect your home from these annoying pests. Bosch Pest Control is always training their technicians so they'll be able to provide you with the best service and protection. Bosch Pest Control, across from Harper's on Grandview Avenue, South Muscatine. Don't squash them, Bosch them.
We're back at Muscatine High School. And at the half, this is the Pete's Tap halftime show. The good people at Pete's Tap. Pleasant Valley came out, led the Muskies 10-zip after one. First 10 of the game. They actually got the first 14 points of the game and built their lead to 16-2. 14 points, the high water mark. The Muskies went on a 9-0 run. There was a basket by Noah Yan to make it 16-2, and then Noah Yan knocked down a three, actually 2 threes by Derricks and one by Yan on a 9-0 run, cut this to 16-11, and then a basket right at the end of the half by Hayden Gensler and made it 18-11, but they were down by 14 and cut it to 7 at the half. PV's led in scoring by Hunter Snyder, who knocked down the first 6 points of the game on consecutive threes. Klein and Gensler each with 4. The Muskies, Nate Derricks with 6 and Noah Yan with 5. That's all the Muskies scoring, 11 points. Not a lot of offense at all in this game. This game was completely played at the PV pace, but the Muskies did get loose a couple times and knock some threes down to give themselves a little confidence going to the locker room, Joel.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge thing to get into this. Just a 3-possession game, essentially, 7 points. And to have that opportunity to get there and also just hit some shots, there's just something about seeing the ball go through the rim that can change a team. And to also improve your defense. That shot block by Thomas at the end of the first half, that's kind of sending a message that, listen, we're not going anywhere. You're going to have to play 2 halves of basketball here. And hopefully Muscatine can come out and limit turnovers and make some shots here in the second half. This would be a great, great way to end your season if you're this team, because you put in all this work all season long. Why not go ahead and try to beat one of the better teams in your conference on the last home game of the year?
No question. And it wouldn't be we've seen the Muskies at home. They always play PV a little different than they play them up there, which is a very tough place to play. But boy, that sure gave them some excitement, gave the fans some excitement to shoot their way back within striking distance. I mean, boy, there's a huge difference from going in the locker room being down like 18-6 or 7 and 18-11. So good way to shoot themselves back into this somewhat. Folks, we're going to step away for 2 minutes, and we'll be back with more of the Pete's Tap Halftime Show. You're listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Known for their honest and friendly service, Trucks Unlimited of Muscatine is a family-owned business where your vehicle is in reliable and capable hands. Truckers can have their trucks inspected to meet DOT requirements, and RVs can be serviced, and camping supplies are also offered. Schedule an appointment to get your air conditioning checked for your truck, big rig, or motorhome. Come in and visit Bridget and Marty Mills, owners of Trucks Unlimited, located on the corner of Mittman and Highway 61.
Visit Harper's Cycling and Fitness, where you will discover the world's best bikes for road, mountain climbing, or city cycling. Stop in and ride away on a new Trek or electric bicycle, professionally assembled and adjusted for you riding around town or across the state. Harper's Cycling and Fitness has an agenda to make the world a happier, healthier place by getting more people on bikes more often. Harper's Cycling and Fitness in Muscatine is your bicycle headquarters. When you think bikes, think Harper's. Harper's Cycling and Fitness is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics. Go Muskies!
Friday. Thursday is coming for you. You've been the best day of the week for far too long. But now every Thursday, Buffalo Wild Wings sells boneless wings at a discounted price. That's right, Friday. Thursday's looking real confident. And it's not afraid to use partial priced wings to be the big man on the calendar. Boneless Thursdays. We do it for you. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. See participating locations for details. Void where prohibited.
Bank is proud to sponsor the On the Money program at Muscatine High School. When the volleyball, swim, basketball, and baseball teams score big, they earn money for the Muskie Boosters. Since 1997, their hard work has earned over $55,000 in donations from First National Bank. We are also proud to sponsor the Muskie Football Red Zone. Can't make it to the game? Don't miss a minute of the excitement. Tune into AM 860 or FM 95.1 to hear the games broadcast live. Go Muskies, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's awesome.
I've got three kids under the age of 8 at home. We've got lots of those tunes going on at our house.
Halftime here, 18-11, Pleasant Valley, and neither team has come back out on the court. And we're going to step away with a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with second half action. You're listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
SBI Bank and Trust is pleased to be a voice of Muscatine Sports Booster and proud to be the corporate sponsor of the Muskie Mania program. Since 1995, it has resulted in donations totaling over $100,000 from the bank to the school. The money is used to pay for special non-budgeted needs. Watch the total grow on the CBI's Facebook page. And go Muskies. Aim high, bank strong. CBI Bank and Trust. Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Hello, this is Jimmy Greenhoff from Toyota Muscatine, and I would love the chance to earn your business.
We have a great selection of new and used cars. Now is the time.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, please come down, give us a shot. We'll help you out in any way we can.
Hi, my name is TJ Deere. I'm the general manager here at Toyota Muscatine. Our information is free, so give us an opportunity to earn your business.
Home is your most valuable asset. Protect it with a metal roof from Affordable Metal Manufacturing.
After a hailstorm, we had damage to our roof. We got a new steel roof from Affordable Metal. The service was excellent. The contractor put it on really fast, and my wife and I love that our new steel roof has added value to our home.
Call Affordable Metal Manufacturing in Muscatine at 563-264-8212 and ask about their standing seam roofing sale.
Need something fast? Come to Westside Store and grab a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza. They're made with the freshest ingredients, 100% real meats, cheeses, and fresh vegetables. The Muskies and Godfather's Pizza, a winning combination. Call 263-7214 now to order yours tonight, or stop by the Westside Store on the corner of Cedar and Hauser.
Hi, this is Brian Musell, voice of the Muscatine Muskies. Before each broadcast, I get a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza from Westside Store, proud supporter of Muscatine Muskie Athletics. In high school, Brian Musell, Joel Crossower, Brian Linderman bumping us in and out of breaks, and we're at the half. Pleasant Valley leads the Muskies 18-11, and Joel getting the state wrestling update as the Muskies sent 4 to state today. And Joel, what do we got?
So Tim Nimley, he unfortunately had a tough draw, and he's lost his first 2 matches. So Tim is done, and then Brendan Broders drew the #1 wrestler in the state in his weight class.
Wow.
It was Tech Fault 15-0 in his first match, but came back and won his wrestle back. So he is still alive. Dalton Sell faced another top-ranked wrestler in his first match and just lost by 2 points in the first match, and then pinned his man in his wrestle back. So Tim and Brandon Broders still alive. Shane Mathias won by pin in his first championship round, so he is still alive. He's on the winner's side of the bracket.
Excellent.
And Broders and Sell are alive still in the wrestlebacks.
So 3 Muskies still alive in Des Moines wrestling. Tim Kane and his staff, fantastic job with this Muskie wrestling program. There's Dua in the corners. We start half number 2. Snyder out high, guarded by Noah Jan. Swings it to Klein. 18-11 Pleasant Valley. We'll see how the third quarter plays out here. Over to Collier. Collier swings it to Dua. He drives baseline. Briggs Miller starting the second half for the Muskies. Over now to Carter Klein. Klein gives to Snyder. 3-ball good. And PV's up 21-11. Just the way they started the first quarter. Snyder buries a 3 to start the second half.
Yeah, nice little flare cut from Snyder to get open.
Miller. And there's a foul. Offensive foul on Briggs Miller on the push-off. And that's the first foul on Miller and the first on the Muskies here in the second half. And Joey Martinez will check into the lineup, replacing Briggs Miller.
Yeah, Miller just got a little extended with his offhand forearm, and they're going to call that every time.
Townsend. For PV to Snyder. Snyder dribbles in, 10-foot runner, no good rebound, Jan. And here come the Muskies. There's a pass ahead to Martinez. Joey feeds Diekman. Josh in the lane, turnaround, rattles, no good, and a rebound, Townsend. Good look there, though, for the Muskies. Dua. PV's picking up the pace here in the third. They swing it to Collier. Collier out front now for Dua. Now that over to Townsend. Townsend guarded by Diekman. Klein swings it to Dua. Back out for Snyder. Now to Carter Dua. Over to Collier as the PV, of course, very methodical in their half court. Townsend to Collier in the corner. They're giving him that. And he's not going to take it.
Yeah, he doesn't take the bait at all.
Over for Dua. Back to Collier. He'll take a 17-footer this time. Good. He liked that spot better. And PV on a 5-0 run to start the third. They lead 23-11. 6:05 left in the third. Jan out front. Noah gets it to Nate Diericks. Leads the Muskies to 6 tonight on a pair of threes. There's Diericks in the corner. They double him. They get it to Diekman. Now to Martinez, and that is a 3 by Joey Martinez.
It's a big bucket.
First National Bank sponsored 3. Steve Ellsworth and Teresa Shopper. Go see them at First National Bank. There's a pass inside to Collier, and the PV staff does have a legitimate beef there because there was shuffling the puppies on that last 3. And there's a foul on Jake Thomas, his second.
And Coach Wyndham, why, Jake? Why it was an unnecessary reach.
And there's Collier on the inbounds to the floor, and there's another foul on Thomas. That'll be his third. And the third on the Muskies. And Cooper Zeck checking in for Thomas.
Harper Cycling and Fitness bringing you Muskie Athletics along with Bosch Pest Control.
Coach Wyndham just coaching away there. And Jake knew it. I mean, after that foul, he was walking to the bench already. There's a ball almost stolen, but it's recovered by Collier. 23-14, PV by 9. 5.5 to play in the third. Collier to Dua. Wide open three out of the corner. Good. He's not going to miss those.
Nope.
And it's 26-14.
Just a spurt here from Pleasant Valley.
8-3 to start the third. Noyan out front. Drives into paint to Martinez. Joey goes baseline. Pull up 8-footer. Good. Martinez with 5 straight.
Yeah.
And it's 26-16. PV by 10.
Just go be aggressive. Go be a basketball player.
Dua picks his dribble up to Collier. Collier corner for Snyder for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Martinez, and he pushes the pace. Muskies need to push the pace. Swings it to Dierks. Wide open 3 left wing. Back iron, no good. Cooper Zek with a rebound back up. No good, and a rebound Collier. Good look again for the Muskies, 2 of them. Dua in the front court. Down the lane, shot on the way good. Nice drive by the senior point guard. And it's 28-16.
Yeah, Joey just gambled a little bit trying to pick his pocket. Didn't work.
28-16 PV, 4:20 to play in the third. The scoring has picked up significantly here in the third. Zek out high. It was 18-11 at the half. Cooper swings it over to Jan. Jan pump fake. And now there's a foul, and it's going to go on Carter Klein.
Yeah, Noah's got to do that more. Showed the ball, got the defender off his feet, attacked, forced him to hold.
First foul on Klein. And the first on PV here in the second half. Martinez bounces it off the man. Good idea by Joey, but missed the shot as Townsend clears. Dua in the front court to Snyder. 12-foot baseline jumper, good. Hunter Snyder, he's in double figures now with 11. And PV goes up 30-14, matching their biggest lead. 30-16 at 14 is their biggest lead. Martinez to Jan, streaking down the lane, lays it up and in.
Good back cut.
Jan now with 7. There's Dua, 30-18, PV by 12. Collier out high, over for Snyder. Now it's to Dua. Carter Dua at the elbow. He's guarded by Martinez. Dua bounces it to Hunter Snyder. Snyder drives in. Collier free throw line shot, nothing but board, no good. And a rebound, Noyan. Noyan bounces it for Martinez. Now they feed the post to Cooper Zek. Zek drives in on Townsend. Now he kicks it back to Martinez. Joey kicks it back to Zek. Now Dierks. He pump fakes. There's a 3. No good. Rebound. Cade Collier. And here come the Spartans.
Good look there for Dierks.
Dua over. Now it's in the corner for Klein. Klein drives in, kicks it. Dua wide open 3 again. Short. Rebound tapped. Out of bounds. It should go to the Muskies, and it does.
The pace has definitely picked up in this half.
Parker checks in for PV. Mulder checks in for the Muskies.
The Muscatines had more good looks on offense this half. They just haven't gone down.
There's Dierks. 30-18, PV by 12. 2:10 left here in the third. There's Jan. Jan puts it on the deck, picks it up. Now to Zek on the right wing. Out front for Nate Dierks. Now it's back to Mulder. To Zek. And now Dierks. He had 2 threes in the second quarter to really ignite the Muskies. Mulder goes baseline. Back out front for Zek. And now Dierks. He'll shoot that. Snyder closes out on him. And PV's extending their defense. Noah Jan out high. He'll take a deep 3. Short rebound on the ground. Mulder comes out of there with it. Gabe Mulder now picks his dribble up, feeds Zek on the block. Turn around. No good. And a foul on Parker. Cooper Zek will go to the line to shoot 2.
Good offense there for Muscatine. got an offensive rebound, reposted. Zach had a good chance there at the shot and drew a foul.
Cooper Zach 44% of the season. Free throw by Cooper, no good.
Muskie basketball brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings and Affordable Metal Manufacturing.
Zach's second free throw on the way, good. Cooper makes 1 of 2, and he's in the scoring column now with 1. 30-19, PV by 11. There's Klein in the corner, and he steps out of bounds. Turnover, Pleasant Valley.
Good defense from Jan.
1:20 left in the third. It was 18-11 at the half.
There's some real positive building blocks in this Muscatine program, and Jan is one of those.
There's Jan in the right wing, out front for Mulder. Now Jan, ball slapped away, good defense by the Spartans. It'll be Muskie ball. Ryan Dolphin set to check in. He's going in for Carter Klein. Klein, a 6'3" junior, he'll be back next year. Jan now in the front court. 1 minute to play in the third. 30-19, Pleasant Valley. Mulder for Jan. Jan drives baseline. Good defense by Snyder. Out to Nate Derricks. Derricks swings it over to Mulder. Now they bounce it into Diekman. Josh backs in, shot on the way, no good. Rebound slapped and cleared. It's going to be off PV, Muskie ball. Good hustle by Cooper Zek.
I'd like to see Josh develop that power dribble where he can just go up and dunk that ball.
Mulder inbounds for Jan on the right wing. Noah drives baseline, steps back. Now he gets it to Mulder, top of the key. Zek now left wing.
Offensive.
Now we got a foul, and it's going to go on Diekman. That's a second foul on Josh. Fourth on the Muskies.
Yeah, I agree.
What did he say?
He said that's a dive. He said that was a flop.
Yeah. Josh was shaking his head. PV going to play for the last shot.
Of course.
10 seconds to go in the third. Snyder has it. Bounce it to Dolphin. Dolphin over for Snyder. Pump fake. He'll take a 3 now. And he nails it at the gun. Big time shot by Hunter Snyder. We've played 3. It's Pleasant Valley 33 and the Muskies 19. We're stepping away for 6. You're listening to Muskie Boys basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
CBI.
Something fast? Come to Westside Store and grab a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza. They're made with the freshest ingredients, 100% real meats, cheeses, and fresh vegetables. The Muskies and Godfather's Pizza, a winning combination. Call 263-7214 now to order yours tonight, or stop by the Westside Store on the corner of Cedar and Hauser.
Hi, this is Brian Musell, voice of the Muscatine Muskies. Before each broadcast, I get a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza from Westside Store, proud supporter of Muscatine Muskie Athletics.
Classes start soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
At the buzzer to propel PV to this 14-point lead. There's Diekman, cross court now for Zek to Jan for 3. Good! Noah Jan buries a 3. By First National Bank of Muscatine, Gosi Sherahan and Alicia Nur for all your home lending needs. There's Hunter Snyder over for Klein, actually Dua. Now it's back to Snyder, another open 3 splash. He's got it on automatic, and it's 36-22, Pleasant Valley by 14.
Yeah, just a great shooter.
Snyder with 17 now to lead everybody. Diekman. Jan has 10, I believe. Yes, 10 to lead the Muskies. Diericks has it out front. Now they swing it over to Mulder, right wing. We played a minute of the fourth. 36-22 PV. Diericks guarded by Dolphin. He takes a three over the top. Short, no good rebound. Snyder, and here come the Muskies. Dolphin in the paint, picks his dribble up, kicks it to Dua. Wide open three, good. 39-22, Pleasant Valley. Really finding those open shots now. We got a full timeout, Muscatine. We're stepping away for 30. You're listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC, 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Uptown Motors reminds you it's time to winterize your vehicle, and Uptown Service is here to help. We'll inspect your vehicle's tires, belts, hoses, and more for the weather ahead and recommend any work to be done, including engine tune-ups. With winter driving comes an increased risk of collision. Uptown Motors has you covered with our new body shop. We make a stressful experience less painful with free estimates, loaner cars, and expert body repair backed by 50 years experience. We welcome insurance work and may be able to help with your deductible. Uptown Motors Service and Body Shop, Muscatine, just in time for winter and just in case.
Back at Muscatine High School, Brian Musell and Joel Crosshauer. 39-22, just like that, Joel, on some excellent shooting by Snyder and Dua.
Yeah, just their two best shooters are able to just get open. And you can't leave those guys that wide open in any game, let alone a game you're trying to claw your way back into. And, they're just deadly. They're consistent, and you give them a clean look, they're 9 times, maybe 6 times out of 10, they're going to make it. That would have been hyperbole if I had said 9 times out of 10.
6:46 left. And it's 39-22 Spartans in the front court, no Jan. Jan in the corner now, Nate Diericks. Trying to get clear of Dolphin, but kicks it over to Jan. Jan now. Over to Zek. Zek drives into the gap. Back to Mulder. Mulder drives in, kicks it back to Jan. Jan dribbles to his left, back to Zek. And now baseline runner by Jan. Gets it to Diekman. Shot blocked, but a foul on Jacob Parker. And that'll be Parker's third. And a third on Pleasant Valley.
And that was a good, strong take by Diekman, drawing the foul, getting to the free throw line.
Diekman will go to the line to shoot 2. 70% of the year, and he makes the first. And Ethan Smith, the 6'3 senior, checks into the Spartan lineup, replacing Jacob Parker. Diekman will get one more. Free throw by Josh is good. And the Muskies cut it to 15. Dua on the front court. Over to Snyder. Over to Carter Dua.
Snyder pump faking from NBA range there.
Dolphin kicks it over to Dewey, drives on Mulder, lays it up, no, and a foul.
Who?
It's going to be on Josh Diekman. That'll be Josh's third. And the 15th foul on the Muskies. Carter Dua, 74% of the year, goes to the stripe. First one good. Dua with 9, Snyder with 17 to lead the Spartans. Thomas checks in for Diekman for the Muskies. And Martinez checks in for Mulder. Second free throw by Dua is good. He's in double figures at 10 for the Spartans. 41-24. That matches their biggest lead. There's a shot by Jan. 3 right wing. Good. Noah Jan. Another three-pointer sponsored by First National Bank of Muscatine. Come see me, Brian Musell at First National Bank.
And that was just pretty, working off the ball, Jan getting open and getting a clean shot. I like watching.
Dua with a shot, good.
I love to watch shooters run off screens and set up a man and then work their way to the open spot. And Jan did that to perfection on that.
Noah has improved so much with that part of his game. There's Martinez with his shot, and it's good. Joey was 7. He's played an outstanding second half tonight. 43-29, back to 14. Jan leads the Muskies with 13. That's his average. Collier on the right baseline, kicks it to Dolphin, now to Dua. He drives in the paint over for Smith. Now it's back to Dua. Out front, Dolphin for three, top of the key, back iron. No good, rebound tapped and cleared by Smith. Dua wide open three, left wing, bang.
Jeez.
Not going to miss that, and it's 46-29.
This is offensive rebound turning into 3 points.
Zek has it on high. 4.5 left. Martinez, and that is a walk, and they do call it. Now Gensler's set to check in along with Michael Lawler. So PV going to the bench here. Lawler checks in his first action of the night. So it's Dua, Lawler, along with Gensler, Smith, and Snyder. Dua in the front court. He has it, 14-foot runner, no, and a foul on Martinez. That'll be the third on Joey and the sixth on the Muskies.
And just as I complimented Jan at moving without the ball, Dua doing a nice job of cutting and getting to the paint.
Shot on the way good by Dua. He's all the way up to 16 just like that. Started the quarter with 8. So Snyder had 8 and a third, and now Dua with 8 and a fourth. That's why they're their two leading scorers. Second free throw, no good, misses it. A rebound cleared by Jake Thomas. 47-29, their biggest lead of the night. Jan in the front court. Over for Briggs Miller, who's checked back in. Cross court for Zach. Out front, Nate Diericks. Now they feed it to Briggs Miller. Miller bounces it to Jake Thomas on the block. Back out front for Cooper Zach, and they swing it around now to Jan. Jan in the corner. Deep three out of the corner. Good, Noah Jan. Jan now with 16. Another First National Bank three. Go see Hope Franklin and Raquel Oliva. Personal banking at First National Bank.
You get a stop.
There's Gensler, gets it over to Lawler. 3.5 left. Lawler in the paint, shot on the way, rattles, no good. Rebound on the floor. Briggs Miller with great hustle, and it's going to be jump ball. And possession arrow will go to the Muskies.
Is it Muscatine ball?
Thought they said, well, no, it's going to go to PV.
Yeah, just
so Garrett Massengale has checked into the lineup now for PV. They feed it in Gensler. Now it's Snyder, the starter, only starter for PV, still out there. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound tapped and cleared by Diekman. In the front court for the Muskies is Josh, and we get a foul on Lawler. That'll be his first and the fourth on the Spartans.
Bronx cheer a little bit on the finally a block call going.
3:19 left, 47-32 PV. There's Jan, kicks it over for Zek, now to Diericks. Nate Diericks guarded by Lawler. He loses his dribble, now he picks it back up. They get it to Briggs Miller. Miller bounces it for Noah Jan. Now to Zek. They feed the post now for Diekman, baseline. Josh, 16-footer, good. Josh Diekman with a nice jumper. Diekman now with 4. And the lead that was 18 is down to 13. Snyder in the front court. Over for Massengale. Back over to Lawler. He feeds it inside to Smith. They run the double, back to Lawler. He steps into a three. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Diekman ahead to Jan.
Go.
Noah Jan drives the lane. Runner, no good. Rebound tapped and cleared by Jan. Over for Diericks. There's a deep three. No good. Rebound cleared by Massengale, and here come the Spartans.
That would have been huge to get this back to a 10-point game.
Lawler in the corner. Bounces it to Smith on the block. Muskie's double back to Lawler. They feed Gensler. Shot up, no, and a foul on Diekman. That'll be the 4th on Josh.
Cooper Zek trying to take the foul. He's trying to lobby to the officials that he got him first to keep Dick Diekman from getting that 4th foul. But
Gensler go to the line just 29% of the season. He'll shoot 2. He has 4 on the night. Shot is good.
Vision
Makes the
Center
first.
PC bringing you Muskie Athletics along with non-emergency transport.
Creighton Clausen set to check into the Spartan lineup. Second free throw by Gensler. Back iron, no good, tapped out of bounds. It's going to be Pleasant Valley ball. So Gensler checks out, Clausen checks in. Hunter Snyder still on the floor, and a timeout Muscatine. Full timeout, 1:55 left, 48-34. Spartans were stepping away for 30. You're listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC, 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
LaRue, co-owner of Quality Transports, inviting you to see our 21-passenger bus or our 12-passenger limo. We can take your group to a ball game, the casino, shopping, wedding receptions, or out for a fun day on the town with family and friends. Schedule now. Weddings or family events, traveling together is more fun. Quality Transports has you covered, safely and on time. Reach us at 563-770-0156. Thank you.
Back at Muscatine High School, 1:55 left, and it's Pleasant Valley 48 and the Muscatine Muskies 34. PV led 10-zip after 1, 18-11 at the half, 33-19 after 3. They stretch their lead to 18 at one point here in the 4th at 47-29. And we sit here right now as the Muskies have gone a little 5-1 run to cut it to 14.
And the Muskies are out of timeouts.
Clausen will inbound for the Spartans as they have pulled all their starters now. And there's a layup on the inbounds by Ethan Smith. His first basket, and it's 50-34. Number 50, Porter Cottrell, is checked in. There's Miller. He swings it to Derricks. He'll take a 3. Good! And a foul on Massengale. Nate Derricks with his 3rd 3 of the night. Another 3 sponsored by First National Bank of Muscatine. Go see downtown Julie Brown and Sandy Bean at First National Bank of Muscatine. Derricks with 9 with a chance to get to 10 at the foul line and get himself in double figures on senior night, and he does just that. Nate, 43% of the year. He's a better shooter than that. Knocks that one down. 50-38. Nate with 10 now on senior night. Great effort. Massengale gets it in as the Muskies pick up full court pressure, and there's a foul.
They got the offense to defense substitution pattern going here where Derrick's going to come in.
Mazza Martinez, his 4th. Massengale goes to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus on the season. No percent. He hasn't
Good rebound.
shot a free throw. That was his first one of the year. And a rebound by the Muskies. Jan steps into a 3, air ball. Rebound shot up, no good, and rebound cleared by Pleasant Valley. Lawler has it. In the front court, Muskies looking to foul. They get it to Smith. They run the double at him, and they kick it out, and it's slapped out of bounds. It'll be PV ball.
Right now, Coach Hillman's letting his reserves kind of see this pressure, have to deal with it. You know, he easily could bring his starters right back in here to handle this press. But I like to see a coach give his other guys a chance to do their job.
Smith catches it. They run the double at him. He picks it up. Ball stolen away by Joey Martinez. He picks it up in the front court. Martinez flips it over to Jan, and we got a foul. And Noah Jan, he won't go to the line yet. The foul's going to go on Creighton Clausen, so that's only the 16th foul.
Next foul, though, will put Muscatine in the bonus.
1:07 to play, 50-38 Pleasant Valley. Briggs Millard inbounds. Gets it out front now for Martinez. Joey into the paint, runner on the way, no good, rebound cleared by Lawler. Over to Massengale. He gets in the front court now and stolen away by Josh Diekman. Josh down the lane and he gets it stolen away from behind by Massengale. Now Clausen has it. Back to Massengale. He picks his dribble up. Now they bounce it in the middle for Clausen over half court. Peavy breaks pressure. You're right, Joel. He's putting some faith in these kids. Lawler with the shot, good.
Yeah, nice play there by Lawler.
52-38, Spartans by 14, clock at 30. There's a pass. Jan has it slapped, picks it back up, drives in. Back to Martinez, and there's a foul. As Lawler gets it, there's a foul on Martinez. That's his 5th. And he's done for the night. He fouls out, and Lawler will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Coach Wyndham wanted a foul on Lawler, didn't get it.
Yeah, 2 separate occasions he wanted it.
And then a frustration foul in retaliation by Joey.
And
Nate Derricks checks into the lineup now with 15 seconds left.
I am going to like the John Wyndham era of Muscatine basketball. I like him. I like his approach.
Free throw no good, and a rebound cleared by Diekman. Ahead to Cooper Zek. Zek drives the lane, shot up no. A rebound cleared by Clausen, a foul on Cooper Zek.
I don't know how that wasn't a foul on Zek's approach there too.
Second foul on Cooper. .7 left, 52-38. Free throw by Clausen is good. He's in the scoring column.
Pete's Tap, proud supporters of Muscatine Athletics.
Second free throw good. Jan gets it in the front court. And now we got a foul. This is going to go on Lawler with 2.3 seconds. And Noyan to go to the line to shoot one of the bonus.
Good shot fake. Good shot fake from Noah to draw that foul.
Jan's free throw is good. He has 18. Stay tuned after the game. CBI Bank and Trust Player of the Game on a non-emergency transport postgame show. Free throw no good by Jan. And we got a final, PV 54 and the Muskies 39. We're stepping away for 2 minutes. We'll be back with a non-emergency transport postgame show. You listen to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
How well do your children see? You know the difference between an eye screening and a complete eye exam by an optometrist may be the difference between a child prepared to learn and a child with a vision-related problem. The Vision Center optometrists examine children that are unable to read an eye chart. Remember, routine eye exams are most important, knowing that 1 out of 4 kids have a visual disorder. Come to the Vision Center PC, only the finest care.
Vision Center PC is a proud supporter of the Muskies. Home of the 40s, serving Muscatine, Wilton, West Liberty, Iowa City, and the Quad Cities area for years. Pete's Tap serves appetizers, wings, burgers, fish, and more. Their hours are 11 to 11 Monday through Thursday, 11 to 2 a.m. on Friday, 11 to 12 on Saturday, and noon to 10 on Sunday. Pete's Tap has over 30 different sauces for wings. Take advantage of their abundant sauces during Monday's 50-cent wings. Make Pete's Tap your home for wings, beer, and sports. Pete's Tap. So much more than a bar, come as you are. Pete's Tap proudly supports Muskie Athletics. Go Muskies!
Community Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of area high school athletics and activities. You can find Community Bank and Trust locations in Columbus Junction, Muscatine, Wilton, and Wapello. Here's to a great year in the classroom and on the field. Visit Community Bank and Trust online at www.commbk.net and download the free Community Bank and Trust mobile app available for iPhone and Android devices. At Community Bank and Trust, they put people first. Member FDIC.
Simple. Or maybe something a little more complex. Or maybe your just doesn't work. Whether it's a service call, remodel, or new construction, Kirk Butcher Plumbing brings you quality, friendly service with over 40 years of experience working for you. Kirk Butcher Plumbing is the area's leading plumber serving all of Muscatine County, offering you the best rates, so you not only get experience, you save money as well. And his fast, friendly service means you don't have to live with that for too long. Call Kirk Butcher today, 264-6105.
We are back at Muscatine High School, primary school. Joe Crossauer, and a little, you gotta love that Anchorman reference. Man. Final score tonight, folks, was PV 54-39, and this didn't get off to a good start for the Muskies. It's been a trend in the last 3 weeks. The Muskies didn't score in the first quarter. They trailed 10-zip. PV extended that to 14-zip and 16-2. The Muskies went on a little run of their own, though, 16-2. A 9-0 run on threes, 2 by Nate Derricks and 1 by Noah Yan, cut it to 16-11. PV hit a buzzer beater to go into the locker room, leading the Muskies 18-11 at the half. Third quarter, the scoring picked up. Pleasant Valley outscored the Muskies 15-8 in the third, led 33-19 after 3, stretched their lead to their biggest mark at 18 midway through the fourth at 47-29. And hung on to win this one 54-39. As always, a well-coached, disciplined Pleasant Valley team. They extend to 14-7 on the year, 10-7 in the MAC. The Muskies dropped to 0-19, 0-16 in the MAC. They will finish the regular season tomorrow night at Davenport Central. And Joel, CBI Bank and Trust Player of the Game.
Noah Yan, tremendous game for the young sophomore guard. Really started to feel it towards the end of the game, but Noah just played like he's played all year long, and he finally was getting seen more of the shots drop in volume.
And your Buffalo Wild Wings defensive player of the game?
Cooper Zek. I really felt like Cooper gave it all he had tonight, and I'm going to go with Cooper and Joey Martinez. Joey did a lot with pressure on the ball, and then Cooper just did a lot on the defensive glass. He had a lot of rebounds when they had opportunities. And just a really important effort for those two seniors in their final game at home.
So PV led in scoring tonight by their two fine seniors. Hunter Snyder was 17, was big when they needed him. And, of course, Carter Dua had, I think, 8 points after 3, and he finished with 16. He got 8 more in the fourth. The Muskies were led in scoring by their fine sophomore. Noah Yan was 17. Nate Derricks, a senior on senior night, had 10 points, 3 threes, and a free throw. And Joey Martinez played well off the bench with 7 points. Thought he gave the Muskies a lot of energy at times and some spurts. And Joel, any final thoughts on this one?
This is just a good Pleasant Valley team yet again coming in, and Muscatine doing the best they can to compete. And they were on the losing side of this. Final thoughts, though, this is most likely our final game of the season, Brian, and after starting all the way back in August with the football season and working our way through, and it is Valentine's Day. I do need to say a huge thank you to my wife Lindsay, who does a lot with our 3 kids while I'm gone with work or doing these games. And we couldn't do what we do without our families and our support from our spouses, and giving up a Valentine's Day where a lot of folks are able to go out to dinner and celebrate. We're here doing what we can for the community and the Muskies, and it's not just what we do on the air, it's what our spouses do to keep our family moving forward while we're here supporting our community. So
Very
big
well
thank you
said.
to my wife Lindsay for all she does for us and for our family.
And my wife Deb. We're different ends of the spectrum. My kids are out of the house pretty much. Jake's still hanging around a little bit, but they're out of the house, and you got 3 little ones at home. And after 29 years of marriage this April, absence does make the heart grow fonder sometimes.
Well,
so it's not when is your next game; it's when are you leaving for your next game. So no,
Sherry Linderman, who is out. Brian Linderman is back at the at the studio bringing us in and out. Sherry is another person who gives up a lot of time with her husband so he can do what we do. And like you said, Brian, you're gone a lot, we're gone a lot, and it's good for the marriage a lot of times. And sometimes I've exhausted all husband credit, as I say, with as much travels I've had for work.
But, partner, it's been a great ride. We had a great football campaign. Unfortunately, we didn't see a lot of winning basketball this year. from the Muskie boys and girls, but it doesn't matter. They're student athletes are representing our school and the community, and we're proud to bring you those broadcasts and excited to do it. And if we weren't excited to do it, we wouldn't be here. Joel and I have a blast doing these games, and we hope you enjoy listening. I want to thank Brian Linderman and Tim Scott, as always, punching us in and out of breaks, and Jordan Davis. Go ahead, Joel.
And that's a great point. I had someone at work say, man, it's been kind of a rough season. Has it been hard to call? And my answer is always no, because these kids are doing something. You know, you read a lot in social media, about the deficiencies of this younger generation, which I think is a bunch of crap. And they're not deficient. These are the kids that we want to hang our hats on, that we need to support, because they're doing what it takes to get better as people, get better as teammates, get better as productive citizens. And these are the ones who you do sacrifice your time for, because they're sacrificing their time to wear your city's name on the front of their jersey. So I'll have these kids back all day long, and I will always do this as long as they'll have me.
You bet. You'll next hear us probably baseball time and softball. Probably have a game or two down the road. Then after that, it'll be Muskie football once again.
It'll be
Folks,
here before we know it.
Absolutely. Please, thanks for everything you do. Thanks for listening to us. I want to thank everybody from our partner, Joe Crosser and Brian Musell. Final score here, PV 54 to Muskie's 39. Thanks for listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KDBPC, 860 AM and 95.1 FM.